Okay, here we are. We're doing again, day 3. We are on our 3rd day. We've done a lot of work in this house. I've already walked you around all this. You can see Hope. She is our leader here.
All right.
She is with Team Effort. She has been doing this how many times? How many years?
This is the 7th week.
7th week. But how long have you been doing it for Team Effort?
This is my first summer in Team Effort.
Okay. Have you done any other trips like this or things like this?
I have not done Team Effort trips, but I've done mission trips with my church.
How did you get involved with Team Effort?
Team Effort. So I have a few friends who, in my college, they did Team Effort, so they told me about Team Effort and were like, you should apply. So I did apply. I was actually going to do another camp, and I didn't feel like, I started the application and was halfway and didn't feel like that was what I needed to be doing. And my friend, I had lunch with him, and he was like, you should do Team Effort. So I was like, okay. And I just felt that's what the Lord wanted, and I prayed about it and finished the application and got it.
So Rebecca is
My
the director, and she's the one kind of over this whole area. Is that how that works?
So there's a director for each site, 1 to 2 directors. A couple sites have 2 directors.
Yeah.
But she's the director over this site, is in charge of all the staff members, and is kind of the head who coordinates each mission site and coordinates with our contractor and things like that.
Okay, so Rebecca's local, or does she just do this?
She's from Jacksonville, so
Okay.
it's just over the summer. So each summer is when the directors and the staff come out.
Okay, so tell me how does a person get involved in this program to get their house done and work done by Team Effort?
So a lot of it is word of mouth or from advertising, from people speaking. That's even how some staff get involved too, like I did. But a lot of times we'll get connected with churches in the area, and so the churches know the place best and they know their people and the needs, and so they'll give us names and contact information, so we'll call them. And even sometimes when we've been on Sam's trips or Lowe's trips during the week, people will notice how much we're buying and everything and ask questions. And then they're like, oh, we need something. Or one day at church, we actually found a need from the church we went to. So.
Well, I mean, this is significant. I mean,
Yeah.
this is like a really big job. I mean, so did Sarah is the homeowner,
Yes.
right? Did Sarah go to the church where we're staying, or did she apply?
No, it's a different church in the area. It was just,
Okay.
they just found a need. A lot of churches will ask the people what needs they have. And when Team Effort comes, we'll ask out of all the churches in the area, and they'll give all the information they have.
Okay. How does Team Effort get their money to do a project like this? Because this is what, 100
Lot of
pieces of
money,
drywall.
yeah.
I mean, you
lot of
got a
stuff.
lot of drywall, a lot of equipment, a lot of mud and those kinds of things. Where does that money come from?
So pretty much all of Team Effort's money, since it is a nonprofit organization.
Sure.
A lot of it comes from donations, and then
Okay.
also campers coming through. Their what they pay goes towards all the stuff for staff and for all our supplies and everything to
Okay.
just run the camp and everything.
Okay. So we're staying at what's that?
Emmanuel
Emmanuel Baptist. Now, did they offered a lot of space, a lot of electricity, a lot of.
They
I mean,
did.
are they volunteering that? Did they?
So we do get housing. So you kind of pay for housing, but obviously not for what you would be somewhere else. So yeah, so they definitely have volunteered a lot of stuff for Team Effort and things like that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then this runs 7 weeks?
It's 8 weeks with campers. It's about 10 weeks in total for setup and training and everything. But it's 8
So
weeks
you
with campers.
started,
In
we're on
May.
our 7th week, so you started way back whenever you went through your training,
Yeah.
and now you've been here. Have you been on this job site the entire time?
I've been here for 5 weeks. This is my 5th week.
This job site?
This site for
Okay,
5
so
weeks.
when you first drove up to this job site, what was your thought? Did you go, whoa?
A lot of work. We weren't sure how much we were going to be able to get done. Quite a few of us did not think we'd even get this much drywall up here, because there was
Yeah.
no drywall whatsoever. There's no insulation, so it was all open walls. There was nothing in here. So yeah, all these none of it had insulation. So we did all the insulation in here and in the
So is
vaulted
this
ceiling.
storm damage? Or
So
was this more of a housing need, or I mean, how did that?
A little bit of both,
Okay.
because the woman who lived here, the 2 people who lived here were 70 plus. They were,
Right.
one was handicapped, couldn't
Yep.
really do anything, and the other one, she was just in a position she couldn't do anything either.
Right.
And so it got run down, but then when the storm came, it had so much damage that it destroyed a lot of stuff. And before we came, someone put a new roof on, thankfully.
Yeah.
So they fixed that up. So thankfully when we got here, that was done. But yeah, we had to do all the insulation, all the ceiling, all the walls.
So there's a big tree root right outside that window. I don't know if that can be seen, but was that part of the storm damage, or was that just already down?
Yeah, that was part of it. There was a lot more before we even got here, talking to the homeowner and her aunt, that you couldn't even get in this driveway here. They had trucks who had to come and pull out so many trees, because
Wow.
there were just hundreds of pieces of trees, or
Yeah.
like things just covering the whole place.
Wow. So were the windows new too? I mean, did you hire a contractor to do any of this? I mean, I think electrical work you probably hired a contractor to come in and do. But what other?
So there's a broken window over there. The stones have been fixed. They had a few organizations come in before Team Effort did, and they got some help from churches as well that kind of fixed up some of their damage.
Right.
Like their roof was one of the things, and then small things like a little bit of windows. I know window over there didn't get fixed. A lot of the stuff out front because you literally couldn't see the house, they said, because it was
Sure.
so much.
Sure.
But we didn't hire any contractors. Team Effort doesn't do electrical, like actual electrical, just because of campers and legal issues.
Right.
It's super fun. Safety
Yeah.
first.
Right.
But they had some other people come in and fix some things up.
Okay. Very cool. Well, I think that's it. Thank you so much.
Okay, guys.
You're welcome.
Absolutely.